The wind roared like a screaming beast overhead. Trees bent backwards as if begging mercy from the sky, and sheets of rain slammed against the forest in waves of fury. Jason Mearns ran through the storm, soaked to the bone, his boots sinking in the muddy ground with every desperate step. The hurricane had arrived faster than expected. The emergency alerts had come late. He tried to drive out, but a fallen tree crushed his vehicle halfway up the ridge. Now, he was on foot in the middle of nowhere with only a dying torchlight and a half-charged radio, neither which could save him from 200 kilometers per hour winds. Lightning cracked above, lighting up a strange shape through the trees. A dome, low, rounded, built into the earth. Camouflage. A bunker? Jason didn't hesitate. He stumbled forward, pushing branches aside, and found a half-buried hatch covered in dirt and vines. His hands trembled as he yanked it open. It creaked with age, revealing a steel ladder descending into darkness. He climbed down without question. Shelter was shelter. At the bottom, he found himself in a wide circular chamber. It was colder than expected. Too cold for a storm season night. The air smelled stale but breathable. Steel walls stretched around him, marked with strange symbols. Dust coated the floor, but the power was on. A soft blue light hummed from panels in the ceiling. Jason exhaled with relief and dropped his soap bag. Jesus, I thought I was done for. Then something moved in the corner. He froze. In the shadows, a figure sat against the wall, tall, gaunt, and completely still. Jason reached for his torch, but the figure spoke first. A voice, low, hollow, yet perfectly clear. My fast ends today. Jason's breath caught in his throat. Who are you? The figure turned its head slowly. Its eyes glowed, not with light, but with depth like looking into deep space. Its skin was pale gray, texture like stone, stretched tightly over an almost skeletal frame. It wore robes tattered by age and time, and its long fingers rested on its knees like it had been meditating. Jason backed up until his shoulders hit the cold steel wall. This is a fallout shelter, right? The creature tilted its head. Once, a long time ago, but that purpose faded. Jason licked his lips. His instincts screamed to climb out, but above him the wind still howled, louder than ever. You live here? You've been down here fasting? The creature nodded. I was bound, until the storm broke the seals. Jason swallowed. You're not human, are you? No, not anymore. That answer did not bring comfort. Jason stepped sideways toward his bag. He kept a hunting knife there. He wasn't sure it would help, but having it felt better than not. The creature stood slowly. It was tall, at least 7 feet, and thin enough that Jason could see the lines of its ribs through the robe. Its limbs were too long, its joints too sharp. I was once a guardian. Then I was betrayed. They locked me here because I hungered for the wrong thing. Jason frowned. What do you mean? I do not feed on flesh or blood. I feed on truth. That made Jason freeze. Truth. I consume the truths you hide, the ones buried under your words, the memories you fear, the guilt, the lies you tell yourself. I draw them out and make them real. Jason was silent. I fasted for 200 years, the creature said. Now the storm has freed me. Jason tightened his grip on the wall. Then what happens now? The creature stepped closer, eyes never leaving his. I feed. Jason shook his head. No, you can't. I don't. I didn't do anything. Everyone does something. I'm just a teacher from Brighton. I don't have any dark secrets. The creature's glowing gaze sharpened, and then it spoke. Emma? Jason stiffened. The creature's voice dropped. You told her you were late that night because of traffic. You were not. Jason stepped back. No. She was already sick. She trusted you. Stop. You were with someone else. For hours. Then you came home with flowers. Guilt disguised as love. Jason clutched his head. I said stop. But now the chamber began to shimmer. The steel wall behind the creature blurred and changed. Suddenly, it was no longer a bunker. Jason stood in a hospital hallway. A woman lay in bed through the viewing glass, pale, dying, her eyes wet with tears. Emma, he stumbled forward. No, this isn't real. The creature's voice echoed around him. This is truth. Jason tried to run to the door. It vanished. Now he was in the car. The night Emma died. Rain on the windshield. His phone screen lit with unread messages. Her final messages. Were you Jason? I need you. Please. Something is wrong. Jason dropped to his knees. I wanted to tell her I was sorry, he whispered, but I was afraid she'd leave me. The illusion faded. The chamber returned. The creature knelt before him now, its face unreadable. Jason breathed in ragged gasps. I remember everything now, he said. The creature touched his shoulder. Its hand was cold, too cold, but gentle. You are lighter now, it said. You were full of rot. Now you are hollow. Jason stared at it. Are you to kill me? No. Then why? I do not kill. I cleanse. The storm above began to fade. I will leave this place. The world is full of truths waiting to be seen. You should leave too. Jason watched as the creature turned and walked toward the far wall. A section opened silently, revealing a second exit. Light streamed in. When Jason climbed out a few minutes later, the sky was clearing. The forest was torn apart, but he was alive and lighter. For the first time in years, he felt weightless. He never saw the creature again, but he never forgot its words. My fast ends today.